Okay, today we're going to learn how to install Mach on a Windows 7 computer. First thing we need to do, we need to go to the control panel, turn off Windows Firewall. Is going to be the first thing we do. See Windows Firewall, you'll double click it, and then on the left you'll see turn Windows Firewall on or off. You'll double click that. Turn them off on both network locations. Hit OK, and you'll go back to the control panel. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to turn off the power settings. You'll click on power options. Okay, now you'll see where it says balance is one that's going to be checked. Over on the right it says change plan settings. You have two options here. First one is turn off the display. You want to drop down and hit never. The second one says put the computer to sleep. You'll drop down and hit never on it as well. Save changes. Back to control panel. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to change the network IP address. We'll hit network and internet, and then you'll click network and sharing center. On the top left you'll see change adapter settings. Right here it'll be the local area connection. Right click, scroll down to properties. Here you'll see a list of connections. We're going to go to the Internet Protocol version 4. Click it to where it highlights, and underneath it it'll say properties. Click that once again. We'll use the following IP address and we're going to type it in. We're going to type in 10.9.9.1. Hit the tab key. We're going to type in the subnet mask, which is 255.255.255.0, and hit OK. Close everything back out. Next, we're going to open up the CD. On it, you'll see where it says Master Installer version 3.06. The first thing you do is do the Mach installer. You see a list of things here. We're going to pick the Mach installer first. Mach 3 version 3.043.067. We'll double click it and run it. Click yes. Here, you go through a list of questions here. You'll hit next. You'll agree to the terms of the license agreement. Click next. For the Ethercut system, which what we're installing, we don't need a parallel port driver. We don't need any of the wizards, XMLs, or the screen sets. Click next, next, next. Let it install. Then we'll finish. Next, you're going to back up one screen. Go down to where it says Master Installer 8. Double click it to run it. We'll click yes here. Click next, next, next. Yes, we know the Mach 3 folder already exists. We will install it into that folder anyway. Then here you'll find a list of all of our products. The thing we're going to be installing today is going to be the Bladerunner Ethercut install. You click it, and also down underneath it you'll see where it says install Mach license. We'll click it too, because if you have a license if you bought a license from us, it'll be on the CD. It will install it in the proper place. So we hit next there. Next, next, install. Okay, it's installed all the proper drivers. We click next on that screen and go ahead and finish. Now we can just minus out of that screen. Over here, you'll have your icons. You'll have an icon for Plasma, which will be the DTHC4 Ethercut. Then you'll have an icon for the Ethercut router. We're going to open up Mach. We're going to use the Plasma one, the DTHC4 Ethercut. Here, considering or assuming that you already have your Bladerunner hooked up to the computer and the Bladerunner powered on, you will pick the ESS, hit Do Not Ask Me Again, and hit OK. It will load your install. And there you have loaded Mach 3. Okay, once you've opened up Mach and you have your motors turned on, the DC power on the front panel turned on, you should be able to come out of reset, and doing a bench test, you should be able to hold down your shift key and move your motors. This is the way you move your motors fast. All 4 of them are working. You should be able to fire the torch and hear it click in the PWM. You should be able to hit the output 2 and hear it click inside the Bladerunner. Same way with output 3. You have now successfully installed DTHC Ethercut profile on your computer.